Hey there, fellow riders. I was going to give you a quick video on my custom Suzuki Boulevard C50. It's a 2006 and the modifications and everything that I have done to it. I'm going to do a quick walk around, so that's a side view, and then we'll start getting into the individual things that I have done to it. It is not super clean. I live off of a dirt road, so I don't clean it that often now, so forgive me for that, but there it is. Alright, so on this loop, we'll start going over some of the things that I've done to it, starting up here at the front. So we'll go front view here. Now, when I purchased the motorcycle, it already had some work done to it. The original person had put on a different front and rear fender, so they're kind of low profile gangster style, and I really like this one. It hugs the wheel, stays nice and close. One of my moves, the movers did bend that, so I had to kind of bend it back into place so it wasn't rubbing the tire, but that's the only problem I've ever had with it. I do enjoy that quite a bit. Moving up, my blinkers, those are aftermarket. These ones I did purchase online at one point on Amazon, I believe is where I got these ones from. So they're much smaller, low profile, but they're LED, they're very bright and make it easy to see. But now I don't have these big bulky blinkers anymore, so I like the look of those a lot more. My front headlight here is aftermarket. This is just a plastic housing, but it is matte black like the rest of the bike, so enjoy that quite a bit. Just have a little motorcycle bag up there. These rear view mirrors are different. They have LEDs also built into them for the turn signals, so whenever I turn on my turn signals, then these will also come on at the same time. These grips right here, spike grips, those are installed afterwards. I'll try and get you links to all of the stuff that I purchased off of the websites that I did. Some of it came off of Cruiser Customizing, some of it came off of Amazon, and then there's a few other sites in there. I think Bike Bandit also had some. My handlebars here, they're Renthal handlebars, so they're much lower profile. The other ones used to come up much higher, so I wanted to be able to lean forward a little bit more, and I don't like my hands falling asleep, so I like that style. Much more. As you can kind of see, it's the front view, so they lay down a lot more, and I think that's pretty nice. These risers are also aftermarket as well. Put some decals on there. I do have these Linby bars that I installed. I love the angled versions. These ones I picked up off of Amazon, I believe. Also, pretty easy to install overall. I painted these pieces, so these are the original ones, but I painted them flat black. They were already black, but they were a little bit more glossy, so I painted them flat black, and there they are. All of these pieces I painted. I actually just installed these hard bags. They were about $200, very well reviewed. I used some additional hardware that didn't come with them, but they're very solid. They lock, and they make great. They have tons of storage between the two of them. I have this Kuryakin bag. I've been riding with that for quite some time now. It's starting to deform a little bit on the bottom. It gives me tons of space. I usually put my helmet in there because I can't get to my lock anymore because it's behind these bags. But I'll usually put my helmet in there when I'm going in a store or something, if I'm not taking it inside with me. So this is the Gangster rear fender that I was talking about. This was already on here when I purchased the bike. Turn signals, again, they're the same as the ones up front, so much lower profile. The other ones used to hang out way further, so And again, these are much more visible. There is a brake actuator on here, so it does blink also. And then this tail light is also aftermarket, and I painted this. This used to be chrome finish, and I painted that the matte black as well. So there's the locking clasps. Coming around to this side, these Cobra Exhaust 2-inch drag pipes installed. I do have a video on the installation of those as well. You'll see that the air intake is actually missing, so that was another thing that the original owner had done. So he relocated this, removed all of this, moved the airflow sensor and everything all the way up. So right on top there, where the air would actually come in, there's a filter that sits up there, and that sensor is also, it's tucked into there, and it works really great. I've been riding it like this for several years now. I haven't had any issues with it, so that was a very interesting modification that he had made. So I just get in there. It's a K&N filter that I have sitting on top right now, so I just take off the tank every so often, and I wash out and reinstall that K&N air filter. Everything else is the same, but those are all of the modifications I've made to the bike. So it is a very heavily modded motorcycle. Usually when I pull up places, a lot of them seem to think that it's a Harley for whatever reason. But I love the fact that it's shaft driven, very dependable, super low maintenance. I do regular maintenance on it. I change the oil and everything myself. If you have any questions about it, just let me know. And again, I'll try and drop links down below. Smash that like button if you like this and want to see more stuff like it. And I will do my best to get it to you. And other than that, have a great day, motorcycle fanatics.
DIY with Chris, giving you the tools to do it yourself. Today on DIY with Chris.